Neily on nutrition. I'm with Cindy Kleckner, co-author of Hypertension Cookbook for Dummies. I asked Cindy to get together because May is High Blood Pressure Education Month, and it's a perfect opportunity for Cindy to showcase some of her low-sodium cooking techniques. Cindy, what are we going to be doing?
Well, first of all, you know, a lot of people think about taking away, and it's important to think about what I can do. What can I add to my diet to make it so much more healthy? So today we're going to be including some fresh garlic, some fresh lemon juice, some herbs, and in lieu of a lot of salt, sugar, and fat to really season, we're going to do a chicken kebab with tzatziki sauce. First, we're going to do the sauce using some plain unflavored yogurt, and I'm going to put that in my bowl. With my fresh garlic, and it's so easy to just use a fresh garlic bulb instead of using the processed kind, but you don't even have to clean the little skins off, because once you do the garlic press, you're utilizing a lot of that. You know, the skin stays behind, so you're only getting the wonderful garlic flavor. We're also going to take some fresh lemon. I'm going to cut this lemon in half, and I have my lemon juicer to get some really fresh lemon juice in there. And then we're going to do the dill, fresh dill. I couldn't find fresh dill at the market today, so what we're using is dried, and there's an equivalent.
Right. So if the recipe calls for fresh, what is the equivalent? If you don't have the fresh, how much dried would you use?
You use 1/3 because it's more concentrated in flavor. So if you are using a tablespoon of fresh, and you don't have the fresh and you only have dried, then you would use 1 teaspoon. So it's actually 1/3. And after I include all these ingredients in here, the next one will be my fresh cucumber, which I'm going to take my cucumber, cut it in half, and I'm going to grate it into the bowl. And I'm going to leave the skin on because that gives me a little bit more fiber as well. So I'm going to just grate this in. And then after I'm done, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator so that those flavors blend very well together. So you can see how easy this recipe is. And this sauce is not only good on chicken, but you can use it on pork and beef as well. It has really more of a Greek kind of flavoring agent. All right, so I have my tzatziki sauce that's ready to go into the refrigerator.
And we're going to serve that with
that will be a little sauce to go along with our little kebab. So next we're going to go and do the chicken breast. I have some chicken breast that I got from the supermarket. I take my chicken breast and just cut it into little cubes because our goal here is skewering it. So I'm going to make the marinade first with some more Greek yogurt. Plain unflavored, which gives it a little bit of a zip. And this will also act as a marinade, and it will act as a meat tenderizer because of a little bit of acidity. I'm going to add some tarragon. You can measure, but I'm not a slave to a recipe. I just like to add ingredients that I really enjoy. So tarragon, a little bit of parsley. I'm going to add some oregano. And this will really pop up my flavor in lieu of a lot of salt. This is fresh ground pepper. Anytime you can use fresh ground, you're getting a really nice flavor. I'm going to add a little bit. So I'm going to do my lemon juice. I'm also going to add a little bit more garlic. So here's my marinade for my chicken. And I have all those wonderful ingredients. I'm going to also add my chicken cubes. And then after I give these a good coating, I'm going to pop these in the refrigerator and let those flavors marry together a little bit better. And then after a couple of hours, I'm going to skewer them on my skewers. Okay, so let's pretend that we've actually had some marinating time going. We're going to skewer this. We're going to skewer the chicken right on the wooden skewers.
And you can also use metal skewers.
Exactly. So what I'm going to do is just put these on a nice little platter.
And again, we want to use the soaked skewers so they don't burn.
Right. When I soak the skewers in water for at least an hour, that prevents burning on the grill. And that one extra step really matters when you're doing something on a grill. All right, so I have my little kabobs, and now what we're going to do is just put these on a preheated grill. And I usually preheat for at least 10 to 15 minutes on medium-high, and then we're going to cook them for 8 to 10 minutes. So I put them on the grill for 4 minutes, and then I turn them over after about 4 minutes and just keep checking to make sure they're done. We've grilled our kabobs. They look perfect. You can see how it really moistens the chicken. It tenderizes it, gives it such a really good flavor. And now we're going to plate it up. So we're going to take our kabobs and serve it with some wonderful vegetables, because when we are thinking about lowering blood pressure and having a healthy lifestyle, we want 3/4 of our plate to be full of colorful vegetables, at least a half. So we have our yellow and our green and our red, and then we're going to add our chicken kabob with a little lemon slice. And then we're going to do a little dollop of our wonderful tzatziki sauce that we made. And that is a heavenly meal right there. That is what you call a low high blood pressure meal, because we have a lot of wonderful herbs and spices. We have a lot of flavors going on. Your goal is to include a lot more fruits and veggies, whole grains. So this foots the bill because we have a lot of colorful vegetables here, a small amount of protein, a little bit of tzatziki sauce, which is really low sodium.
Take away the salt, lots of herbs and spices, and there you have it. Excellent. Thanks so much, Cindy. Thanks for watching Neily on Nutrition. Again, Cindy's book is Hypertension Cookbook for Dummies, and we'll see you in the next video.